What are we...
Over there. Sit down over there. Why did you run away from me?
You were freaking me out.
Have I ever hit you?
No.
Then you don't run away from me like I'm some kind of crazy person.
You look like you were going to hit Uncle Aaron.
Well, I might have. I'll give you that.
He didn't do anything to me, you know.
Why do you go over there?
He's my uncle. He's my family. We really don't have that big of a family, and...
There is a reason we don't go over to Uncle Aaron's.
You never told me why.
Why do you think?
Because you and him had some sort of fight before I was born?
Well, you're half right. We don't go over there because your uncle, though he may seem like a great guy, he's not. I'm not saying this because I'm mad at him. I'm saying this because he's a thief. He's a crook.
He's a crook? Like he steals things?
Yes. Good Lord, I did not want to have this conversation with you ever. I knew this day would come, though. I was hoping he'd be in jail by the time you were old enough to understand.
Is that why you don't like him?
Listen, I love him. Your father would not be here if not for him. But at the same time, I can't have a man who doesn't know the difference between right and wrong. He really doesn't know the difference. I can't have a man like that around my only son.
What do you mean you wouldn't be here if not for him?
I mean, when we were younger, he saved my life. But that doesn't mean... This is very complicated.
Has he been to jail?
Yes. And so have I.
When?
Before you were born.
What did you do?
I stole something that didn't belong to me.
You gonna give me any details?
This is very hard for me. I'm telling you This is my biggest shame. And I'm telling it to the person that it most shames me to tell it to.
You and Uncle Aaron used to steal things together, and you stopped, and he...
Pretty much. When we were kids, we didn't see any other opportunity coming our way. Not saying that we didn't have other opportunities. I'm just saying that we couldn't see them. Once we got older, I could see them. I could see meeting someone like your mother. I could see having a kid just like you. I could see a family. I could see a real life. I could see it, and I knew that I had to do everything I could to make that happen. And it has. You, your mother, your new school. It's all happened. But your uncle never got past that place we were at when we thought it was funny or fun to do things we knew were wrong. I'm not making excuses for myself. I'm telling you that I paid for my mistakes, and I've spent every single day of my life trying not to repeat them. There's good and bad in everyone. Anyone can be bad. Anyone. It's easy. It's the easiest thing. But to stay focused, to live a good life, it's the hardest damn thing. Do you understand? And though I love my brother, I do. I can't have him around because there is nothing more important to me in this world than you. There is nothing more important to me than you not having to fight temptation around him. You know what I'm saying?
You should have told me about him. How could I have known this?
How do I tell a little boy this?
Is he going to go to jail again?
Probably. I don't know what he does or who he works with. I just know enough to know we don't need that in our lives. But what I do see is that you felt that you could go to him to talk about things that were bothering you. And for whatever reason, you didn't think you could come to me. I can't make you want to come to me, but I can tell you, you can. There is nothing in this world that you can't tell me. There's nothing I won't...
Dad?
Wow. You think that after all the city has had to deal with, they would round up these mutants and Let us live our lives like normal human beings.
I don't think the Human Torch is really a mute.
I just wish they would all leave this city alone. We should get out of here. Your mother is waiting on us anyhow. We will talk about this again. You're a big boy now. You're going to be a man before either of us knows it.